Those ships. Let's go Labrador and Ferret. Yeah, I just found out my Twitter account is worth about 130 bucks. Hell yeah. It's not zero. How's it going, guys? Ah. Yeah, I just put on variety because I didn't know what else I'm gonna do this stream. We'll probably brainstorm as we go. Yeah, 40k I think you mentioned last time. It's a good chunk. God, this theme tracks. This theme slaps. 41k chips. That is a pretty penny. That's almost as many. Well, actually, it's not. To be fair, it's more than double the amount of channel points I lost in XQC's chat from gambling. I like 100k channel points in X's chat, and I lost it all gambling on Mario Kart. That's a good one. I want to do predictions, but I need more people. Like, you really need more people to be able to do predictions. Because you need to have enough people to have a good amount of people that will bet on each side. Maybe one day. Maybe one day we could have some fun with the channel predictions. Until then, though, you just have to stack. But, yes, today we are at least going to start with Limbus. And we're pretty much just going to finish the Canto. We have one floor left on Canto 2's dungeon, and we're going to get it done. So I'll start loading up the game. I'll have it loading up in the background just because it's going to take a bit. As you guys remember, I don't know why, but Limbus takes my PC like a sec to load. And we're also going to do some polls to start off. Also, real quick. No, I don't have a drink. I'm going to go get one. And I'm going to take some antihistamine. Pretty big letdown. Well, as long as we get our golden bow, it'll be fine. Have better final fights. Well, I think you guys have told me that, like, it takes a sec. Like, the first two Cantos are like, you know? You really have to, like, get into it. Yeah, we're gonna do Limbus first. But I don't imagine we'll be on it for too long, because we really only got to do one floor. I just got to do the last floor of Canto 2's dungeon. And then other than that, I'm open to games. I just put variety because I didn't really think of any other games we could play. But I'm open to suggestions for other stuff. And we'll brainstorm. The game ramps up at Canto 3. I'll pause that just so there's two tracks not overlapping. We could do some DBD 2v8. 2v8 is still actively going on, so we can run some of that. Like I say, it doesn't have to be just two games. We can run some other stuff, but give me a sec. While this is loading, I'm gonna go grab a drink and suck down some antihistamine. Give me a moment. roadblocks. Well, when it comes to roadblocks, it heavily depends on the game. There we go. Alright. We might as well just start off with some pulls. Because I do have that extract 10 ticket. So we might as well start with that. Oh, shit. I accidentally skipped. I have a Gregor 1-2. So we got a Rodoin, or Raja, I should say. 1. And a Gregor 1. I only have one of these. The Gregor one's pretty bad. There's some more things for her. Then I need a little bit more lunacy. I'll probably get some after I finish this thing, and then we can run it again. But for now, might as well just hop straight in. Yeah. Is that out from like completion things? I'm sure I'll get enough. If not, I'll just spend like the last of the lunacy I have. Anyways, Snow Queen, I hope not. Oh, look. Ego gifts owned. The list is out there. So we have more Abno fights. Riz a brain rot. That sounds like the most brain rotted thing I've ever heard of. Okay, we just have Zayans. Pretty much just gonna win rate them down. I now have Ishmael as max as I can get her at this point. I kept feeding her tickets. I also bolstered up like pretty much everybody else too. But Ishmael's level 40, which is the highest I can bring her at this point in the game, at least. Technically, it was a content, it's just not the content we started with. If anybody gets that reference, you're cultured. So it's just more Pecatulums for a bit, which I mean that's expected. Obviously, it's not going to be abnormalities. Got to go around the snowflake. What is Pillar Chase like nowadays? Level 40 is high till Canto 6. Well, don't you worry. Ishmael is gonna be on the team for a bit. Also, look at these things. Shivering Minor Slaves. They're Teths. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, sir. I really bolstered up my team in between last time we played. I will say that. How Pillar Chase is dying? Honestly, I think I've had that, like, impression as well. From what I know, it seems like they just kept changing it and, like, not in a good direction. Like, one of the big appeals of Pillar Chase was, like, you know, something you just hop in and play. And I think they tried to, like, change it way too much from what it was. And when I played, that was, like, a long time ago. When was the last time I played Pillar Chase? Holy shit. It's been a good bit. I compare it to, it's an asymmetrical, like, Dead by Daylight, but pretty much all it is one killer and like a load of survivors, and you just have to go around and do tasks to cut down the timer, and you just have to survive till the timer ends. It's actually really fun, and I've done some videos on it on my channel on YouTube. But last time I played it, they were like rapidly changing it. Yeah, but I don't know, man. I still am not a Forsaken guy. Like, I don't know. Like, I really feel like I gotta sit down and just play it for a good while, but like, yeah, I don't know. It's just, my biggest issue with Forsaken is that it just, style, it doesn't have any style, you know? That's always been like one of the big things for Forsaken with me. Like, the killers in Forsaken just aren't interesting. Over into their communities. Yeah, I mean, Forsaken, it's big, but it's as well. It's like DBD. It's one killer, a bunch of survivors, and I mean, Forsaken is more like DBD because the goal in Forsaken is literally to repair generators by doing like a connection puzzle. But the reason I don't like Forsaken is just like it's not like none of the killers are interesting. They're all just like Roblox characters, which is why it never really appealed to me. But I'll have to give it another try at some point. Got updated? Yeah, well, I haven't played it in a long time. So what jump-started Minecraft story mode? Made a lot of new Limbus and Project Moon fans? Really? It is honestly interesting how much of a Project Moon fan base there is on Roblox. Like, it's so, like, odd how well liked that, like how much of a presence Project Moon has on Roblox. It's still crazy to me. Oh yeah, to be fair, there's a lot of like communities that are popular on Roblox, and when like the Roblox part of that community comes to like the original game, there's always that like Roblox kids, right? There's like a lot of communities like that, and I could definitely understand why the Project Moon community in particular would be like even more so, because it's such a contrasting like fan base. Like Roblox and Project Moon, those two like things could not be further apart. We've absolutely rolled through this though. Oh my god, is that it? Ruined village. I suppose it's just the Abno fight now. Why would you say that Forsaken in particular is bringing a lot of people to Project Moon though? What in it? I might have seen it before, but what is in it that is from Project Moon? High quality skins, gotcha. K. Elsa's palace. Before stood a monumental castle of ice and frozen pillars that seemed unbreakable. And there stood a person. Oh, it's this guy. A man with hairline hair, clear as ice, waiting for us. I came here often whenever I felt the need to clear my thoughts. Even though there's no rocking chairs or whiskey you like. The chill dominating this place pierces even the thickest coat. helps me restore a lucid mind. While the rest of us were frozen stiff, still watching, Raja made a slow step forward to face him.
먼저 와 있을 줄은 몰랐는데 말이야.
Also, don't get me wrong, I don't dislike Roblox. I just find the communities on it really unpleasant. Yeah, I can get that. Like, well, I'll be honest, I have a more of an issue with the people behind Roblox itself. I honestly feel like there's some dumb motherfuckers that just make you think, why are you doing this? Like, the whole thing where they try to allow, like, adult, like, places on Roblox is like, bro. Like, here's the thing. I'm an adult. I enjoy playing some Roblox games. I do not need adult areas on Roblox. Like, bro, if you are playing Roblox and you need, like, adult-only areas, that is just sus, in my opinion. That is weird as fuck. Like, there are so many places on the internet to do that shit if you really want to. Why do you want to do it on Roblox? Like, it's just, you know, I can never think why. After a new update, I doubt you played again. Why? The new update do something you don't like? Really bad taste? Yeah. Yeah, no, I pretty much have that same opinion for it. Like, I like a lot of the games that are on Roblox, and a lot of them I've played a lot, but yeah, like, some of the communities and, like, the actual people behind the company is, like, it makes it very hard to support the platform at all. It really does. Didn't expect you to be here first. My man and I knew of a shortcut leading here. It was something we learned through the local ruffians, all in search of the whereabouts of a buried great power, waiting to be used for the greater good. Alas, this area surrounding the Golden Bow was as far as we could go. We didn't see any way to get closer. Thought you'd never leave District 25, but seeing you now... resorting to the tactics gangsters would use. Maybe you should have stayed a country boy. Sonia, your lackeys have been taking from shopkeepers who weren't even rich to begin with. Did you know, Raja? This was little more than a somewhat eccentric hollow with frosty walls. Yes, yet look at this. Now there's a giant castle and thick columns of ice. This change happened the instant you walked in. Really? You sound like you figured this would happen on my arrival. How'd you know? I have many sources, but that's none of your business, Raja. What makes you so sure that I made this happen in the first place? I'm not some kind of backstreets witch or anything. It's not hard at all to figure out. Observing these faces encased in ice says enough. Take a peek. They're ones you loved, yet looked down on, are they not? Wicked tax collector in District 25. 250,000 an. That's all it's worth? It's not possible. You said precisely why, though. Its age is showing in all the scratches and lack of polish. To be frank, others wouldn't pay any more than 200,000 for this. And the rest, all worthless garbage. That makes the taxes you owe 400,000 an in total. Why do the people only grow poorer the harder they work? It's ridiculous, isn't it? While stacks of cash piled up in the pawnbroker's vault. Our neighborhood was being wrung dry. Heirlooms weighed for what little monetary value they had. Sonia rallied people, delivering speeches using big words. They organized a group under the name of the Euro DVA. It went okay at first. Even the thickest folks were inspired by Sonia's words to help the impoverished in the back streets. But Sonia still had a dissatisfied expression. Ultimately, the URLDV warped into an organization that cared more for debating about how best to change the streets and the nests rather than going out to help those in need. The new update just added a survivor that can cross the map in over 5 seconds. And single-handedly made 4 killers absolutely useless. Over 5 seconds, so it can take 10 hours then. I know what you meant. I know you meant to say under 5 seconds. But it's just funny. It's like, it takes over 5 seconds. Oh. Sounds like, Dissident DBD devs make and then revert after backlash. Oh, Decision, the DBD devs. Well, here's the thing, DBD devs have been making a lot of fuck-ups recently. That's why I left them. Being an armchair revolutionary wasn't going to feed our starving neighbors. But I told you time and time again, Raja, that we must wait for the right moment. Sonia, I'm sorry, but that moment you kept talking about, it didn't come when the Euro was youngest. When little Ivan had to sate his hunger with food from the garbage. Nor did it arrive after he suffocated to death. To achieve a monumental task, well-thought policies and a great power to carry them are required. All to make the redistribution of wealth happen. And in the process of moving towards progress, such minor troubles on a personal level are inevitable. That's minor to you. The whole thing was personal. We started this to help others. What you and the Euro were doing wasn't what I'd hoped for. Is that why you decided to take matters into your own hands? Absolutely. What our town needed wasn't an empty promise telling people to sit in their hands for who knows when, but someone who wouldn't hesitate to pick up the axe. I bet most of my neighbors had been starving for 4 nights straight that day, yet the biting wind kept hounding without mercy, clawing at the chapped skin of the famished peasants. And I happen to know whose safe kept more than enough money to treat my neighbors to a feast for days and still be just as full. So, what did you do? Give me a sec. Can I pull out of this now? This is a confessional created for you as a result of the golden bow resonating with your psyche. They also made maps a lot harder because they hate looping for some reason. I love looping, hate looping is a skill issue. Oh, that's 100% true. So it definitely just sounds like they made it the most survivor-sided update of all time. As if the game wasn't like already really survivor-sided already with a bunch of bullshit. If you're looping, yeah, Bloodlust. DBD has the Bloodlust mechanic. It also has entity block vaults if it's used too often. There's a lot of mechanics in DBD that pretty much make it so eventually the killer will catch you and get a hit. Moreover, a confessional's purpose is to lead a sinner to the path of penance. Subtitles would be appreciated, game. I don't speak Korean. If only that old woman had changed her mind before it came to the end. Then looping and a way for killers to fight back against it are both needed, yeah. Yeah, there's a handful of good, like, I've mentioned a lot of the good ones to you guys. I'll pretty much go over, because I'll hop on DB and I'll talk about some, like, games. Like, I mentioned Video Horror Society. Video Horror Society was such a good game if the devs didn't fucking botch it, man. That is such a tragedy that game ended up dying. I swear to God, I've mentioned this before. I want to buy the rights to that game so bad and just work on it in my free time. But Raja must have known what a terminal leech upon her neighbors would never turn a new leaf. You know, she wasn't the kind of person who'd give up that life to turn into a generous philanthropist. You wouldn't have knocked on her door with an axe in hand otherwise. Poor Radoin, dear. You seem to be under the delusion that you're some sort of savior. Demanding my money so brazenly to my face won't change anything. Just kill her and take it. What are you gonna do about it? You vermin are no different from the paupers in the back streets. That's right. I'm the one who put the axe through her head. Like cutting open the belly of the goose that laid golden eggs, I chopped that hag's skull. I mean, someone had to do it, am I wrong? Unlike the foolish cottager in the fable who gave in to greed and lost out on becoming richer, we were overcome with hunger and misery, and could have gladly eaten out her brains. Well, here's the thing. Take it from one of the High Lords of Greed. This old lady, she's a rookie. You keep your people poor, then they won't produce you much money. It's a rookie mistake. Here's the thing. I am unfathomably rich compared to even my citizens in the Gilded District. Like, I have an ungodly amount of wealth, even, like, among demon royalty in hell. But one thing that all of my citizens can say is living in my city makes them all richer. Every single one of them. People kill to get into these walls. And very powerful figures live here. But that just means rich citizens pay more in taxes, thus paying me more. Like I said, having my citizens be wealthy, it isn't for them. But, you know, sometimes you have to do something that is less greedy to be more greedy, if that makes sense. Learn how the city works, yes. And this tax collector, like I said, is a rookie. And her belly was full of golden eggs, unlike that of the goose. Yes, the old lady you killed was a tax collector, wielding considerable authority in District 25. But what gave her so much power was her sibling's status as a member of the Middle. Ah. So, a high rank, well, I say a high rank city, a high rank, one of the highest ranked syndicates in the city. Won't give you your tax money. Indeed, exactly. Exactly. And that's literally what the Gilded District is built upon. It's my city, and my city is very rich, which makes me richer. Would a coin of your currency pay my lunch debt? What is your debt? I will say, well, it's Mammon's currency. Each of the different rings have their own currency, but Greed's is not the most valuable. In terms of, like, just straight up money, Sloth's money is actually the most valuable in hell. Just for reference. Sloth's money is the most valuable. What gave her so much power? Oh, yes, okay, I already said that. I struck her down to save my dying neighbors. Is that so wrong? No, you held that axe for your own good. You couldn't stand the fact that you weren't anyone special. Did you know, the Middle never lets anyone who touches their family go unpunished? Roland would beg to differ, considering Roland almost wiped them off the fucking face of the earth, but, I mean, I don't think... Well, Rod, you're not the Black Silence, Rod, yes, so, I suppose. The Middle will do anything that touches their family, unless it's a color fixer, and then they run away like a pussy. They aren't too interested in finding who exactly did it. Rather, they like to demonstrate clearly what happens to the four fools that dare disturb them, unless you're a color fixer. But I mean, that's pretty much the case with anybody. Color fixers, you don't want to be on their bad side. The back streets residents who tasted the joy of quality meat for the first time in their lives soon made towering, cadaverous pillars on the roads. Not much different from the car pagodas outside the casino. I'm well aware of how much pain and guilt you've been burdened with ever since then. I'm $2 in debt? I actually haven't... What is the currency exchange with Immortal? Actually, what time are you from? It depends on the time, because the Mortal Realm... time works differently in between realms. I'm fairly sure you guys are in the past compared to what I'm used to. Yeah, they will go through any lengths to get the revenge, unless it's the middle. Unless it's a color fixer, like Roland. And then they're like, ah, yeah, we're good. Living with the realization that you really weren't so different from the foolish Cottager after all.
그날 이후로
Since that day,
그 어떤
nothing I held truly
더
felt like it
이상
was
온전한
mine.
내가 모두 나 때문에
All because of me.
다 괜찮아. 로즈.
Oh, and I will say, another thing is, because it's a very rich city, and just because of the sheer amount of wealth the casino and my empire has, like I said, all of you are owned by me. I own your souls. It's all right. It's all good. Trust me. I've mentioned this before. I'm one of the best people to surrender your soul to. As you're all now Rose Knights, and you have access to anything in the city fully paid for. And to be fair, you can, depending on what it is, you can get whatever you want anywhere in hell. The casino can pay for it. I may be far from the most powerful being in hell. I wouldn't say far, but there is many in hell more powerful than me. But I am one of the richest in hell. That is what I can say. It's all fine, Raja.
난 말이야, 로자.
For you see, Raja, I like how we're getting the Raja lore dump and the Lutere Zeus lore dump. Don't worry about it. It goes hand in hand. Like I said, sometimes I just talk about it. It's relevant.
세상을
To
바꾸기
change
위해
the
수천
world,
번의 책을,
I pursued hundreds of books and thousands of documents.
도시 곳곳에서 사람들도 만나왔어.
And I met various people all around the city,
지배 계급의 착취로부터 벗어나
picturing a world where the oppressed can escape from the exploitive dominion of the ruling class and find liberation in the truest sense.
그 세상을 만들기 위해서 말이야.
To make that world a reality.
하지만 정답은
However,
그런 것에 있지
the
않아.
answer didn't lie in changing what was already there. Once a page of history is written, there's no way to go back and revise it.
잘 봐. 이게 너와 내가 도달할 수 있는 세상이야.
Look, this is the world we can reach.
네가 공명한
A world
황금가지를
that
통해
can
만들어갈 수 있는
be created using the golden bow which you resonated.
세상에서는 배골른이 하나 없기를.
May there be no one upon this earth suffering from starvation.
정신적이며 지적인 쾌락을 추구할 수 있는 권리가
May every individual enjoy the right to pursue psychological and intellectual delights.
나와 함께한다면
Join hands with me,
그 세상을
and I'll give you
너에게
the world,
선물로 줄게.
that world as a gift.
마치
As if nothing up to this point had ever happened at all.
누가 이해할 수 있을까?
A feeling nobody else would understand.
잠깐뿐이었지만
Even a glimpse of that
맛보았던 그
world felt
세계는
so dreamlike.
잠시 눈에 담았을
I wanted to etch
뿐이었지만
that mesmerizing instant
잠시도
into
그
my
순간을
memory.
꿈이라면 다시는
This was a
기억나지
dream.
않기를.
I'd even wish I was part of it,
내가
so that I
꿈
would
세계에
never have to
주는
leave
일을
it.
그럼에도
And yet,
미안. 그래도 난
sorry, I'm still turning down your offer.
왜일까?
How to put it?
아직 나는
I don't want to bathe in warmth
따뜻해지고
just
싶지가
yet.
않아.
I feel like I ought to be in this
조금 더
cold a
이
bit
추억이
longer.
언제쯤 따뜻해져도
I think I'll stay
될지.
this way until I find my answer to the question of when it'll be okay to warm myself.
그리고 수냐,
And also, Sonia,
너 내가 성질
you knew my
부리고
temper would get the
앞장서서
best of
처리하러
me
갈 거라는 걸
and get me to
미리
kill
알고
her, didn't
있었지?
you?
로자, 넌
Raja,
이해하기
this will
어렵겠지만
probably
내겐
elude
필요가
you,
없어.
but you don't have the mark.
너가 가지고 있을 거라고 기대를
I came here
하고
hoping to see you possess it, but I'm seeing it on a few of your friends instead.
표지?
The
그게
mark?
무슨?
What are you...
더군다나 넌 표지를
It's
볼
the
수
mark
있지도 않지.
from Nikolai's page. I thought you would know this!
내겐
It was in the study
그
material.
힘은 없다는 뜻이야.
Trust your wife's soul enough, despite what many would think. You won't just sell souls for cheap. You're not hiding your crush for Raja well, true. Also, I don't sell souls at all. Especially since your souls, when I've owned them for a while, they become far more valuable. Like I said, all of you have my gift. You can partially use my abilities, which in hell immediately makes you one of the most powerful beings down here. So, it's not that I Well, I wouldn't sell it anyway, but it's not that I wouldn't sell it. It's that, to be fair, I wouldn't be able to find a buyer. 99.9% of hell couldn't afford your souls, so it is what it is. But you can't see the mark. Either, in other words, you don't have what it takes to be a leader.
하지만 나는 달라.
But I'm different.
그러니까
So to make a better world.
그래.
Yepper.
넌 책에 잔뜩
I think I remember
쌓여있던
hearing you
탁자
say
위에서
something like that while
비슷한 말을 했던 것 같아.
sat at a desk buried in books.
그래서 나는 너와 함께
That's why I can't join you.
탁자 위에서
I still
나오지는
believe that
말라고.
it's not big words
역시
behind
이웃들을
closed doors that
배분할
feed
수
your
없어.
neighbors.
너도 알겠지만
And as I'm sure you've learned by now,
망나니 새끼가 어떻게 샌
there's
입에
no way a rowdy
들어가는 거야?
rascal like me would fit under some dweeb's leadership, right?
황금 가수는 저
The golden
사람
bow awaits inside the castle, Raja.
무사히
I hope you'll be able to find what you seek. We walked past Sonya and then made our way into the ISO castle, he indicated. If I see her goddamn ugly mug in this castle, I will lose my shit. Oh. Slumber broken neighbor. Doesn't list the resistances. We'll just win rate it. Like I said, we're like hella over leveled, so I don't really need to strategize.
지금은 좋아.
Like I said, we were like giga over leveled. Because I can only progress the main story mode while I'm streaming, I've pretty much just been grinding the XP Luxcavation, and like I said,
머리통을 박살내주마.
지금은 좋아.
these fights are not going to be a challenge. What the? Castle trembles intensely as Frosty Rumble falls around us from above. This fight is just a bunch of plebs? Oh, yeah, wow. You told me it was disappointing, but wow, that's even knowing it's disappointing, I'm still disappointed. That's it? This final abnormality fight for Canto 2 is just at randoms. Yeah, that sucks. At this point, I would have rather taken, Snow Queen. But again, what? Actually, I've seen the ending of Runa. She said she released everything. Did she release the Abnos too? I don't think she did. So Snow Queen is technically still a book in the library, now in the outskirts. So Snow Queen technically wouldn't be able to be here. Wait, this keeps up. She only released the Abnos on one of the bad endings? Okay, yeah. We'll see those other endings eventually. So, in the ending I got, she didn't release the Abnos, so Snow Queen technically is still a book. Makes sense. So, in that case, we probably won't see any of the Abnos we've seen from LobCorp or Runa. So, it's all new stuff. There is an intervallo later, short content that acts like a part 2 of Rodoin's Canto. Okay. A foreboding idea flashes in my head. The ticking of my clock was like a reminder of how much time we had left. Outside now! We evacuated from it in a hurry.
지금 제가 잘못 보고 있는 건 아니죠?
Am I seeing this right?
성이 무너지는
The
것이
castle
아니라.
isn't falling apart. It's like...
네, 확실히 일어서고
Indeed. It's most certainly rising to its feet.
뒤돌아보지 마. 그냥 달리라고.
Don't look back! Just run! We just ran quite a bit, but what now?
발소리.
Footfalls. Not of a human, rather slow and heavy.
그냥 엄청 큰 게 쫓아온다고 말하면
You could just say that something mammoth is after us.
그런 편이 나았을지도 모르지.
That may have served better. Dante,
일단 어떻게 끝냈습니까?
our job here's done,
여긴 나가자.
so we could just book it, cool? Give me a second. I never considered what to do after getting down here.
진짜 지금 그때
Oh, really? Does this look like the time for dopey plans?
버스.
The bus! Where's the bus? Stop me yapping! Useless rubbish! We're running the hell away!
처음으로 논리적인
That might be the first logical statement I've heard leave your mouth, Heathcliff. I'm smashing your skull to pieces later! What the fuck? Is it Baba Yaga?
시간
Okay, this is a bit cooler. We're being chased by the actual castle itself while fighting plebs. So, not as bad. It's unique. I'll say that. You see aberrations of them, like Ebony Queen's apple.
무슨 맛일까?
Let us fight the Baba Yaga? Yeah.
최근엔 좋았어요. 이제 쓸만해졌고.
Yeah, it'd be cool if Baba Yaga was chasing us and did like mass attacks. That'd be interesting.
머리통을 박살내주마. 눈높이를 낮춰라.
최근엔 좋았어요.
Boom. Stab. Nice. Oh my god, one shot. Bro, we one shot these guys. That doesn't show I'm like so over level for this. I don't know what is. And they do like no damage to us. Oh, 2 damage. No.
무상한 목숨.
Oh, cool animation. And rest of your health bar.
불끈한 지원이.
Damn, you actually survived. I'm impressed.
나는 가족이 되기에 약하군.
피는 확실히 빼는 편이 살았어.
Boom. We keep on running it down.
시간 끌 것 없이
We're not getting any more dice. Why do we still only have 1?
좋았어요.
It's because we're rolling these clashes. Matriarchy Sinclair one-hitting something? Yeah. I already know he's not the strongest, but I don't know. He's funny. I like his maracas. And I just don't really have that many other egos to dump shit into. Like, I have some for other characters, but, you know. It's just, I don't want to dump too many resources in anything that's not, like, a 3-star.
시간 끌 것 없이 모조리 지워버리죠. 허술하게.
He's hilarious as he is arguably worse than the base IDs. Yeah, he doesn't seem that good, it's just fun.
시간 끌 것 없이 모조리 지워버리죠.
And when it comes to Ishmael, I don't care if his ID's not good. We've already gone over this many times. Yeah, that was an incredibly easy fight, holy shit. Yeah, I feel like even if we weren't actually fighting the Baba Yaga castle, they could have done that fight better. I definitely see what you mean. I wish it actually had an effect on the fight. Like, you had to do it within a certain amount of time, or it does mass attacks against you. Technically not that good, yeah. We might have immediately found mine, we'll see. I see the exit over there. Yeah, persistent rotters. We'll have to distract them somehow before we can get away. We better get the goddamn golden bow, or we're gonna be a laughing stock. Why don't you throw one of us at him? Can't bring them back anyway. You can bring them back later anyway. What? Why are you looking at me while you're saying that? Hold on, look there.
이것은 내가 맡을게.
Leave this to me.
소냐?
Sonia,
무슨 꿍꿍이야?
what are you playing at? Raja, what's with your attitude? I knew it. I was saying my door just opened. It was my dog. Give me a sec. Maya, what you doing? Just picking open my door and leaving, are you? I love you. Oh, she just kicked open my door and was just walking away. I don't know. Fucking asshole, man. Oh, she's such a girly pop. I love my dog. Her collar, it's such a good representation of her. She's such a sweetheart, but God, is she a ruffian with other dogs. She's such a hard ass. Even with other people, she'll like bark at you. She doesn't bite. She'll bark at you, but if you just spend time around my dog, she'll get comfortable with you really fast. But her collar is skulls with little roses on them. it's fitting for me, but it's also very accurate to her. Canto 3 is a big step up. That's good then. I'll pet her later. I'll give her some kisses. She sleeps with me a lot, so. Welcome back, Labrador. Yeah. I've seen people who'd offer to help without asking for anything, and they'd usually have some ulterior motive, especially here. Just like how you simply couldn't hold yourself back from using your axe that day. I'm discovering that I might have a similarly inexplicable drive pushing me. Dante, I could take it that your organization is working to make a better world on its own, right? Yes? I don't think Dante knows dick about what Limbus Company actually does. Huh? What does a better world entail? For the first time, I was reminded that I had never questioned the motives of Limbus Company. Like I just said, Dante doesn't know shit about the company. Thankfully, none of my contemplative fudging reached Sonya, and he took my lack of a response as a sign of agreement. Silence sometimes speaks volumes. I'll take that as a positive. And one more thing. That child will soon visit you too. Child? Huh? Sorry. My eyes must have fooled me. I thought I saw something on his forehead for a second. Indeed. I mean that boy who left quite the impression on you. It'll be a touching reunion, I imagine. Sonya nudges his chin and something behind him. A faint light was shining between the fallen blocks of ice, giving it distinctive glow. The golden bow. Bro, give me time to fucking read! Don't expect me to act on the same impulsive kindness next we meet, though. If a clear path towards prosperity of the many shows itself before my eyes, I'll take it without hesitation. After Sonya left us with a mysterious message, the Euro began to show up, one after the other. Well, this may have been a good time as any for touching farewells, like I won't forget you. Then I saw that Raja was the first to sprint for the exit. Rodyon, are you not concerned? What's up? Irrespective of consequential differences, he was nevertheless a friend of yours. That, eh? He's a clever sort, so I'm sure he'll figure out a way to live and all that jazz. Truly an ideal form of friendship. Sometime later. Back on Mephi. Though I was dead tired, Virgilius wouldn't spare me from his fierce gaze until I gave him a brief verbal report of what we went through today. I see. So, that's your story. Just one thing that bothers me, though. This man, Sonya, was it? His actions during those final moments don't quite seem to match the beliefs he told you. Which is why we should scrutinize his true intentions. Can't understand Dante either way. Since he's a clock, yeah. Well, it's pretty much only the sinners that can, right? Golden Bow recovered. Labrador being a little shit as usual. The bottom text said that the upper text said was something in Latin. Oh, Latin, huh? Like the first part of my name. Ramos Arus Receptus. To Golden Bow recovered. Gotcha. So it is pretty much just Golden Bow recovered. Da 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 da! Like when you click the fucking star in Super Mario 64. Bro, Super Mario 64 will be banger content. Oh, best Mario game ever made. Hey, time out, time out. First you sang, and now you too? Why does everyone care more about Sonya than me? The bottom line is that we got the Golden Bow. As a plus, check this out, everyone. From her pockets, Raja pulled out a colorful bunch of gaming chips in her hands. Oh, Raja! My girl, yes! Alright, you guys, flex your chips now. She just flexed her chips. You gotta flex your chips. Redeem something. Go ahead. And don't be an asshole, Labrador, because I know exactly what you're thinking of redeeming. I saw that. I know it's coming. I'm prepared. Both of you redeemed the most fucking annoying ones, too.
You want coffee? I just made coffee. Does anybody want coffee? Who wants? Buddy, do you want coffee? Do you want coffee? I just made coffee. Who wants coffee?
Well, let's just let it run now.
Coffee?
Yeah, Raja, how's this? This is what their chip spot. It's pretty sick, ain't it?
Who wants coffee?
She looks impressed.
Anybody want coffee? Do you want coffee? Who wants coffee? Does anybody want? I just made a French press
Yup.
coffee. Does anybody want coffee?
There we go. And there's that right after. Fantastic, lads. How's that, Raja? We can exchange these cuties for cash at any casino. Sure, we should drop by one.
우리 관리자님이 크게
I nabbed him while our manager dazzled the floor with her jackpot. I'm impressed that you thought to snatch that stuff amidst all the chaos. Also, really? You can use the chips at any casino? That seems like a disaster. Huh, you can only use gilded chips at the Gilded Rose. Sorry, lads. Peta didn't see that coming. I was shocked that out of all the redeems, you did that one, Labrador.
어때 베르?
Well, Verg, what do you say to a juicy serving of prime sirloin steak to celebrate our onboarding success? Honestly, I'm down. Sirloin is like one of my favorite cuts of steak. So I'm down. What do you think, Sharon? I'm gonna keep going between Sharon and Charon.
내피도 먹고 싶어하는 것 같아.
Seems Mephi wants it too. Fresh, succulent, juicy meat. Ugh. Of all things you can mention. Alright then. I'll leave Rodoin to pick a restaurant in District 10 for us. Not District 23? Come on, there's only a chance it'll be human. I've heard it's good.
알았어. 부릉부릉. 이제 좀 말이 통하네 베르.
Now we're talking, Verg.
역시
After all said and done. Beneath her grin, Radia's eyes were shaking with distress. But she soon covers it up with a guise of joviality, as if nothing ever happened.
좀 쩐다니까.
I'm pretty rad, aren't I? And that's Canto 2. That is Canto 2 locked. And let me guess, this is another Melee song. Which means, this time, like every stream, is gonna get copyright claimed. Hell yeah, baby, here comes the copyright claim. I'm gonna lose my 0.001 cents on the ad revenue. I'm so sad. It's your queen who? There's many queens. Dr. John Gebura. It's the same one, but Raja sings it? Nice. But, different voice, same copyright rules. So I'm fucked. Is what it is. Oh, look at Don. Staring at the chips. Canto 2 done. Also, I don't think I've asked this. What is the latest Canto out right now? Just for reference. Toby Fox faced the same problem as Melee, as YouTube occasionally just copyright claims Megalovania. Yeah, it's tough. Like, I'm glad you did tell me that it's not really Melee that makes the copyright so strict, it's just YouTube being a prick as usual. It's just unfortunate how it goes sometimes. But like I said, I don't care. Like, as long as it's not a copyright warning or like a strike, I don't care. Like, I don't, like I said, I don't make any, like, I make so little money off YouTube, I don't care if it gets copyright claimed. I couldn't care less. Canto 9 will be out soon, so 8 is the newest. And by the time we get there, Canto 9 will probably be out, so we have a good bit to go. Like I said, we're just gonna chill and have fun. this game is not as hard, so I'm very much looking forward to just have this as a chill experience. I needed it after Ruina. I need a chill experience after Ruina, okay? That shit took years off my life, as did LobCorp before it. You sometimes use YouTube for a full claim though? Yeah, well, here's the thing. Pretty much none of my streams I make ad rev off. They're all claimed. And it's mainly because of Project Moon music. Well, like I said, I don't really care. Makes sense, yeah, Lord. You might have seen like the announcement for Canto 9. I haven't watched anything off Project Moon's YouTube channel because I don't really want to spoil myself or anything. Impressive, Euro. Not only did you manage to clear out the legion of foes, you also burned all that cash. You should know, Herman, that I've never been friends with money. Well, I can't relate to you there, Sonya. I love money. Isn't it like the coffin carrying guy? I swear I've seen it. Well, like Funeral of Dead Butterflies? I will admit, you are not like most idealists who are all theory and no action. You would have earned my praise had you secured the golden ball on top of everything. I showed Radya that world. The ideal reality that fascinated me. Alas, I suppose it didn't win her over. It seems the method you suggest was wrong after all, Herman. She wasn't the kind of person to let a few words change her mind. So, do you find this regrettable? Well, part of me might have wished that she'd follow me like in the past. But no, I think I'm actually relieved to find that she's the same as before. Roger wasn't wishing for a perfect world with no flaws whatsoever. Rather, she might have felt that it would be boring to live in such a world, since there'd be no way to affirm that she's special. That's the impression I got. I thought her to be a woman of virtue, principles unshakable. But hearing this, she was a dreamer just like you, wasn't she? She still has a long way to go, I'm sure. She won't want to admit it, though. I get your point. I'll keep it in mind for future considerations on our course of action. You won't scold me for this. I was unable to complete the job you gave me. Reprimands won't make the bow appear at our feet, will they? It's fine. Wherever the bows may be right now, what matters more is who claims the bundle at the end. Yeah, so it's like, who cares if we don't collect this one? As long as they're all collected, all that matters is who will have them all in the end. Basic identity uptied. Basic ego thread spawn. Backdoor volatility detected. Thread excavation has been unlocked. Mirror dungeon has been unlocked. Okay, this is all a bunch of new stuff. It appears you've grown more familiar with your field of command, Dante. Your abilities should now be sufficient to access a core function of Methi. Press the button to enter the Mirror Dungeon. In the Mirror Dungeon, you can experiment and test various possibilities. Completing a run grants Battle Pass XP and a certain amount of lunacy. Oh, really? So you can farm lunacy. I see. Season 6 of the Mirror Dungeon is called Mirror of Immortality. Select the door or the Enter Dungeon to begin your Mirror Dungeon run. Oh my god, they have fucking pages! What is this tutorial? Every week, you're given 3 weekly bonus eligibilities to gain additional Mirror Dungeon rewards. Using a weekly bonus eligibility when claiming a reward, and receive greatly increased rewards. If you choose hard difficulty theme packs for every floor, before entering the Mirror Dungeon run, you can consume 2 or more weekly bonuses at once and receive rewards proportional to the number of weekly bonuses used. However, it is more ekiphalon efficient to use 1 weekly bonus at a time rather than use them all at once. Weekly projection cap. You can earn projection rate by clearing the mirror dungeon and claiming its rewards. Obtainable projection rate changes based on your progress and changes made during your dungeon runs. Increasing your projection rate increases your mirror projection level. Various rewards await at each level milestone. There's a weekly cap to how much projection rate can be earned. Those weekly cap resets Thursday 6 a.m. And I'll have to translate that, I suppose. Mirror dungeon is complicated? Really? What gave you that impression? Heard of Materia Collective, right? The company Toby Fox came in touch with because there were so many false claims for his music. I don't think I've heard of that one in particular, but I've definitely heard of like cases like that. It's the main game mode besides story. I see. Starlight. Mirror of Immortality adds various options and avenues to spend Starlight to help you through the dungeon, including but not limited to Grace of Stars, observations, and wish-making. The amount of Starlight gained is proportional to the number of floors reached and the number of hard difficulty packs cleared. You can also gain additional Starlight by clearing Refraction Railway theme packs or selecting Starlight Encounter reward cards. You can also gain a large amount of Starlight by extracting a newly released 3-star identity or ego within a certain time frame. Please note that you cannot gain Starlight by obtaining them via the dispenser. Starlight obtained from extraction are immediately made usable for in-progress mirror dungeons as well. You can view your current deployed centers here. Theme Pack Compendium. You can view the list of theme packs that appear in the mirror dungeon. Select the theme pack's records will be collected here. Ego Gift Compendium. You view the list of Ego Gifts that appear in the mirror dungeon. Obtaining an Ego Gift in the mirror dungeon will add an entry to your Ego Gift Compendium. Select identities to participate in battle. Mirror Dungeon Easy, all identity levels will be fixed to 55. In Mirror Dungeon Hard, your currently identity levels will be reflected instead, up to level 55. Please note that, however, identity uptide tiers and Ego Threat Spin tiers will not be affected. In the Mirror Dungeon Center Team Loadout menu, you can view each identity Starlight bonus bars. I'll be honest, a lot of this is going to go in one ear and out the other, so I'll need your guys' help with this. Just as a fair warning. Best way to grind the shard boxes to get free 3-star IDs. Leveling up the season pass. Definitely seems like it. And it gives you lunacy as well, which is... Definitely seems like if you want to grind, this is the thing to grind. Sum of obtainable Starlight with each identity Starlight bonus in your current team can be viewed here, at the bottom right corner, above the confirmation button. Starlight, which are obtained via Starlight bonuses, are used to activate Grace of Stars. Upon clearing Mirror Dungeon, Starlight bonuses for identities in your current Mirror Dungeon team are set to 0. Every other identity gains 1 Starlight bonus. Identities that have been swapped in or out during the Mirror Dungeon will, however, neither spend nor gain Starlight bonuses. God, this is so much. Bro, we're not even halfway through. Oh, Lord. Grace of the Immortal Star. I will say, Project Moon, you guys are still awful at tutorials. This is not how you do it, bro. Don't just do 50 fucking pages of information. Spend Starlight bonuses, obtain your team loadout to select Grace of Stars. Addition Starlight bonuses, you can spend them more Grace Stars to enhance your selected Grace Stars. Will be converted to starting Ego Gift choice. Upon Mirror Dungeon, given keyword categories, choose Ego Gifts. Each category are fixed. You can choose as many Ego Gifts available. List. You cannot select an Ego Gift you already own. More expensive. Oh my god. New floor will be presented with a collection of different themes. Pull down theme pack. Bosses and Ego Gifts obtainable as encounter roars. Theme pack, you view a list of Ego Gifts that you can choose from after defeating the boss of this pack. So you can just rewards. Choose difficulty. Choose difficulty 4 instead of 3 Ego Gifts. New theme pack search. 4 instead. Spend Starlight, select counter as a pass to proceed by moving nodes adjacent current through stuff. Fuck me, bro. Currency for shops. Improve ego diffusion success rate. Rewards. Mounting trials. Mirror dungeon rewards. Achievements. Something. Parallel something. Gauge from fucking stuff. Whatever. Get me out of this fucking tutorial. Jesus Christ! Too much info. I'm not reading all that. Christ. Too much info. Way too much info all at once. Oh my god. Yeah, you guys can tell me what the fuck I'm at. Like that is just... Project Moon really needs to stop doing that. Nobody in their right mind can consume that much info that quick, like in that all at once. Like, fuck off. Yeah, explain shit to me as I need it. So theme pack is so I can buy stuff with like good event, like currency or whatever. Oh, can't you? Wow, you don't get hard until Canto 7. Ego Gift Compendium. So these are like things I can find. So the whole point is to get ego gifts. Ooh. Get some draws. Okay. Either way, real quick. Go to Canto 2. Let's collect this. That is enough for 10 pulls. Extract 10. Give me something nice.
이렇게 영롱하게 빛나는 초롱을 본 적 있는가? 이 몸과 있으면
We get a
어둠이
dawn.
우리를 피해
Oh, it's a meat lantern. That's cool.
비웃지
Oh, what the
마세요.
fuck is that?
저도 좋아서 이딴 걸 입었겠어요?
Sloshing. Oh, it's whatchamacallit? Fairies.
요슈 듣이
Ryoshu, LCCR Assistant Manager. Interesting. The Dawn is pretty good? Okay, that's good. Oh yeah, it does this when it wants me to get like new quotes. What's all this? No. I'm not changing any of this. John's office rep. That looks cool. So we could do this then, I suppose. I hit enter. So yeah, just... Oh no, fuck off. So I just go ahead and just go in. Enter. Okay. I will do a little bit of this just because, I suppose I can throw this on. Why not? I'll throw on some egos, I suppose. Which one was it? Wait, actually, did you guys say this one was ass? Which one was it you guys said was ass? Style with bonus 120. I'll just go on either way. I'd imagine it won't be too hard on easy. Rest are fine. Gotcha. 1 free normal refreshes. God, there's so much to this. Give me a rundown. Like, we gotta do this one thing at a time. What is all this? Own available. Take 1 interstellar travel. So, do I, like, spend this Starlight currency to get boosts? I suppose I can do bleed. Because we have, stuff for that. Alright, let's do that then. Burn, bleed, tremor, all this stuff. Ego gift search. Wait, so am I just selecting what I want to find? Red sack. Oh, what's that? Roses, huh? The Fraud missed yet? For infinite bleed count. Red bug, what's that? Oh. Hold on. This one. Bleed potency. I suppose this one? Start to search for the obtain. Yes, sure. And I just get them? Okay, I'm so confused. I don't know what the fuck is happening. Own. Select a pack and pull. The Forgotten. Oh wow, okay. Let's go straight into a fight. Oh my god, no, 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 no. Stop. No tutorials. Christ. Total participants. 12. What you mean? I suppose that, sure. Because it's like the whole backup thing, isn't it? You cannot go backwards in this dungeon. Got it. Gotcha! Okay, let's actually play it. Like I said, my guys are like very all over that, so I don't imagine this will be too bad. They're much tankier though, I can notice that immediately. I just realized how many fucking people we have. Holy shit.
이상 승객을 정리합니다.
I feel like some of these guys are end up being under level though, so I have to keep that in mind. Slash, boop, boop, boop. These guys are probably weak to slash, so I should probably check though.
피는 확실히 빼는 편이 좋지.
박살내주마.
지금은 좋았어요.
Nice.
눈높이를 낮춰. 너는 가족이 되기 약하고.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, definitely a tougher fight, but we got it handled. What's this mean? Like the slash and blunt thing? Money to spend in the shop. What the enemies are weak to. Gotcha. Well, I might as well go with the one that they're weak to more things.
아, 정리 작업 시작합니다.
Might as well.
시간 끌 것 없이 모두를 지워버리죠.
Yeah, you guys do not stand a chance about rolling, Ishmael. Sorry.
불끈을 지워냈군.
Bro, I could tell that voice is Dawn. Jesus. Ha! Yeah! This guy, bruh. Actually, slash is better.
이상 승객을 정리합니다. 자, 이번은 이쪽.
Oh, and that Dawn's skill 3, she says, nom nom nom. Depending on how peak it is, might have to keep that on. Actually, blunt, slash, blunt, blunt, pierce, blunt.
잘근잘근 씹어버리겠네. 이제 쓸만해졌고.
I gotta get the up tie up, yeah.
가족이 되기 약하고.
잘근.
The meat lantern is pretty cool though. It's a cool look. But now I can up tie more people because I'm gonna get the thing.
아, 정리 작업 시작합니다.
Ba-da-da-da-da. Blunt slash pierce slash blunt slash blunt pierce.
무슨 맛일까?
Get that resonance going. Yeah, you guys getting rolled. Couple are staggered. That's not very good, now is it?
무슨 맛일까? 불끈을 지워냈군.
Yeah, the A team is still so overleveled. They're carrying a lot here.
눈높이를 낮춰.
쓸만해졌고.
Slash, slash, slash. Blunt, slash, blunt, blunt. Pierce, blunt.
신속히 처리하죠.
There we go, Don. Cool to see some new attack animations with the new guys.
너는 가족이 되기 약하고.
최근은 좋았어요.
Like this chain eater. What the fuck? What is a chain eater? How the shop works. Alright. More weaknesses.
시간 됐네.
I've almost made it to the end. Our blast and thrower. The mirror dungeon.
무슨 맛일까?
Bop, 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 bop. Slash, pierce, slash, slash. Ooh, actually. Ooh. That's a lot of purples.
무상은 없음.
Oh, yes, sir. Very anime of you.
곧 상쾌해질 것이요. 기다리시게.
자.
Oh, you're bleeding. Is that 14 stacks of bleed? Holy shit.
무슨 맛일까? 곧 삼켜질 것이요.
Munchy munchy.
힘을 확실히 빼는 편이 좋지.
따스하니 너는 가족이 되기에 너는 가족이
Rolled.
되기에 야
Absolutely rolled. You can both fire tips my way. Thick rumbling hum. Fuck is this? Gray coat. Oh, I can buy stuff. Replace Sinclair's skill. Eltree snare. Heal Sinclair. Enhance gifts. Fuse gifts. Oh god, how complex is the gift system in this game? Spent money to upgrade gifts. Huh. And it's a question. So you said upgrading this. So 60 costs to enhance the ego gift. Hitting an enemy with a skill inflicts bleed, potency, or unique bleed. Or any wrath affinity skill inflict 5 bleed potency. Boom. You also get healed after the boss. And also I think we're doing perfectly fine on health across the board. And I'm currently trying to get these. Wait, can you power it up more? Oh wow, you can. And it's maxed, so 2 does it twice. Infinite bleed count. Damn. And then what, is this buying gifts? PC is 12 years old, damn. And refresher gifts. Well, this is what? This is a charge one? Might as well do this, I charge. Wrist guards? I mean, is there any downside to... Well, how often... Well, I get like 75 per fight of this. I mean, I don't... Is there like no downside to just getting all the gifts right now? Like, for a while, just buy as many gifts as I can get? Or should I like really save some of this currency? So this game plus 2 damage up instead. Downside is opportunity cost. And you can fuse gifts. Oh god, I don't even know. I don't know what that means. Only have limited stock. So is there really anything else worth buying here right now? Every new shop. Or I could refresh it. Press on keyword refresh. Oh, and I can specifically try and get bleed. And I can buy some bleed ones. Or all abnormality parts have bleed. All allies gain an extra haste. I can also enhance these. And 1 damage up. That seems pretty good. bleed, potency. Also, there's a bot. Let me execute it. Boom. So should I... Fuse gifts you don't like later on. Alright. I suppose that's good enough for now. Like I said, I don't want to spend all my stuff. And we get 200 from here. And we get an ego gift. And then this is weak to the Forgotten.
발광할 시간인가?
This is something I imagine will give me a process before I understand what I'm doing. Because this will most likely be one of those things that I try and do a bit off stream, right? Because, like, there's, like, daily missions based off this. So, I want to know enough to be able to do it off stream. So I can do farming.
힘은 확실히 빼는 편이 좋지.
Actually, // Pierce not the best, but
머리통을 박살내주마.
staggered 17 bleed is absolutely ludicrous.
힘은 확실히 빼는 편이 좋지.
It's just because I have 2 people that do bleed. Like, this does bleed too, right? The Blood Red Knight thing. /. Actually, let's go slash.
무슨 맛일까?
Yeah, I'm already seeing these bleed stacks are crazy. Yeah, because of the current team I have, it definitely seems like bleed is the best, like, status to go after right off the bat. Look at all the fucking status effects Versal has. What the fuck?
가족이 되기엔 약하고.
2 rupture, so rupture's a good one. Go for 2. Select encounter reward card. Gain 45 cost. Ego resource plus 4 for 3 different affinities. Wow, bleed seems good. Random tier 1 2 bleed ego gift. I suppose I go all in. And then I can pick one. When hitting an enemy using a single coin skill, inflict 1 bleed potency, inflict 2 defense level down until the end of the turn. Has bleed or unique bleed, inflict 3 bleed potency instead. Does this proc no matter what, whether or not the character actually inflicts bleed normally? Because technically, Ishmael has that single unbreakable coin ability. Would that proc this? Well, I'm obviously going to pick the only bleed gift here. Wait, is it still going, by the way? Like, it says normal. Floor 2 theme pack. Wait, does this just keep going? Oh, okay, I see. So this is something I can just keep doing. Normal mode is up to... Okay. Well, let's just back out now. We had an experience with this. It's a nice thing I can just come back to and continue at any time. Like, obviously I have a lot more to learn about that with time, but... Also, I want to do thread excavation. Enter mirror dungeon 1 time. We've done that. I can now do that. Let's do some excavation real quick. Because now... Oh, yes, I can do the higher level. Also, I want to ask, what does the skip battle thing even mean? Like, what does that even do? But I finally have access to level 2 EXP excavation. Yeah, I will be doing the Ecophalon, just because I got to, I think.
시간 끌 것 없이 모조리 지워버리죠.
But you skip the fight. Oh, so it's just if you don't want to do the fight. Well,
시간 끌 것 없이
that's just a waste of modules.
모조리 지워버리죠.
Yeah, that's just not efficient.
신속히 처리하죠.
따스한 피. 그래, 눈높이를 낮춰라. 너는
Oh, and one thing I wanted to ask for you guys that are like higher level,
시간은 좋아.
how high is your max Enkephalon bar? Like, what is your cap?
시간 끌 것 없이 모조리 지워버리죠.
137? Really? I thought it'd be higher than that, honestly. Yeah, but oh no, I suppose. I'm almost at 100. And you only get like a max increase of 2 per level.
눈높이를 낮춰라. 머리통을 박살내주마.
Bleed.
너는 가스한 피. 너는
Beautiful, beautiful bleed.
약하군.
자. 다음에는
Staggered.
시간은
Oh my lord.
약점 사관이요. 무상한 목숨.
Yeah, he's a corpse at this point, Ishmael. You're good. Is it downward curve? Okay, so it becomes less and less as it goes.
이렇게 쉽게 통과하리라고는 상상도 못했는데.
Ooh, you get 3 of these and 3 silvers.
세가들에게
And
문제를
lunacy.
이런 경사스러운 날에는 조금 풀어줘도 괜찮겠죠.
Is that consistent? Or is that just because of a first clear? Oh, I suppose it just shows right there. Only for first time. Okay, I was gonna say, that's pretty nuts. Gluttony. And I have to do this too. Level 20. Alleyway Watchdog. Oh, hey, I had you in LobCorp.
준비한 대로만 하면
I got you in modded LobCorp. Also remember, you're a bitch when you break out.
머리통을 박살내주마.
Nice. Body's completely broken. That's a good amount of damage, buddy. You're staggered. That's probably not good. How's that bleed feel, buddy?
따스한 피.
You're not doing so hot, doggy.
머리통을 박살내주마.
Yeah, Ishmael outrolls you every day of the week.
불끈한 지원했군.
따스한 피.
Level 65? I'm like level 20, I think. Oh, damn. Ow. Staggered again.
신속히
That's
처리하죠.
tough. And dead. Oh, I see. There's the egg he turned into. Bleeded the hell. And I get the lunacy and the excavation points. Oh, I just leveled up. Let me just turn all these into modules. There we go.
불빛.
So now I can finally do all of my dailies. And all of my weeklies. And pretty much all of the seasonal ones too. But yeah, geez, what is it? We're gonna probably play a little bit of DBD now. But good progress all round. How's it going, Destroy Man? We finished Canto 2. We did a floor of a mirror dungeon, among other stuff. We got some pulls. We got a Don pull. Don Quixote pull. We got Meat Lantern. Definitely seems like that was the standout thing. But one thing I could do, give me a sec. Yeah, I should probably, count the amount of these I have. There you go, straight to level 20, buddy. Just give you something. Then up tie. Well, there'll be a cutscene here, right? We'll do that later. Also, can I? No, you're still maxed. I'm gonna cry. But that should be good for now.
오늘부터 발 뻗고 자긴 글렀네요.
Yeah.
야밤의 불청객이 몇이나 될런지.
This wall purging, this is ending. This is ending on the 20th. I'll have to see how it is, because is the Encephalon ending at the same time, by the way? Like, is this ending at the same time? Because if so, that most likely means this event will be over before I stream again. Yeah, so this event will be over before I stream again. So, before the stream Thursday, I'm probably just going to get as far onto this as I can. Do as much pulls as I can. Like, I'll pull as much from this as I can. If I get anything good off stream, I'll just show you guys what I got. But I do want to get as much value out of this as I can. Well, actually, did I already buy all the poll tickets? I don't know. How do you buy poll tickets? From the Warp event. Where can I find that again? Oh, here, yeah. I did not. Well, we got 20 polls right there. Why not?
흐름을 따라 이곳에 왔으니
Ooh, Blade Lineage. Blade Lineage! Otis. That's pretty good. You got an Otis one? The worst one, no! Ooh, it's green.
내게는 어떤 것도 감출 필요가 없어.
Seven Association Isang.
사람은 꽃으로도 때리지 말라. 던가요? 저의 집 꽃은
Holy shit.
이골이나 있는데 말이죠.
Blade Lineage Ishmael. Or no, Jiyoung's office, sorry. Not Blade Lineage. Damn. Got the gambling manager. And then more things. So can I not like buy the Geb thing from this? Because you can buy this with shards, right? Well, I got one of the 3 stars at least. Magic bullet. Regret looks cool. Solemn man. Oh. Name of love and hate. Oh man. I need more things. Get announcers. From Yisang. Ideality. Has Koromoro not Blade lineage? Gotcha. Yeah, I can go here and see what I have. The highest I have is for... That's Faust? Yeah, I have 78 for Faust. That's the highest I have. I need 400 before I can get anything. But either way... Still got another couple... We got at least one, I'd say, solid thing from that. Again, I'll do as many more shards as I can. You know what? Do one more. Yeah, just some shards. Ripperoni. Alright. Oh, how many shard crates? Yeah, that's right. How many, like... these... How many does each of these give? Gives 1 to 3? Oh, okay, so I don't really have that many there then. And then season 6. Does this change it? Oh, no, still says 1 to 3. Alright, yeah, so I need a lot more then. But either way, that is gonna be it for Limbus. Let's hop over to some other stuff. Good progress, I'd say. Lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. Get converted to threat. So is it best to use them before the season ends then? Well, Labrador. Launching DVD now. I gotta change the category over. Back to is the FNAF climb. I've pretty much decided how I'm going to do it going forward. Is I'm not going to go from the bottom to the top doing every single challenge. Mainly because, for reference, when we last were talking about the FNAF climb, the list went up to 500. It's now up to 800. So, too many challenges get verified for that to be doable. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to pretty much go through the list and pick all of, like, the well-known FNAF game challenges. So stuff like One Night at Flumpty's, Five Nights at Candy's, like the well-known FNAF fan games, and specifically FNAF fan games that have documented guides on how to do their max modes. Those are the ones I'll do. Because one of the big... like, I remember last time I tried it, I was doing the, Five Nights at Wario's. That one wasn't difficult because it was difficult. It was difficult because I didn't know what to do. That is a whole different thing. The whole point of these max modes is you have to go into them knowing what the strategy is to win, and then they're judged off that. Like, their difficulty is judged on how difficult they are when you know what you're doing. So, if a challenge, I don't know how to beat it, then it's not accurately placed, if that makes sense. Yeah, I know the issue with the One Night at Flumpty's creator. I know he's a bit of a freak, so... But I still will probably do the Flumpty's games. Because at the end of the day, even though the dude is a weirdo, the games are good. And they're iconic for FNAF. Anyway, let me bring myself back up to live. There we go. We're in DVD. We're just going to do some 2v8 lobbies. But yeah, so I will say, once we get to the FNAF climb, the first thing we are going to be doing is One Night at Flumpty's 1. One Night at Flumpty's 1, the hard-boiled mode in that game is, like, very low down on the list, so we'll be doing that. The way to make the one Don go nom nom is when her HP is low, she gets more coins on her skill 3. Gotcha. This is like type of thing, lower health. The better it is. Great thing with 2v8 is these are pretty much insta-queues, man. It's actually nuts. But yeah, it definitely seems like a big part, like a lot of the game just like broke open after beating Canto too. It is pretty nuts. Which is good though. It's good to have that. Also, you guys like my, I'm running the badge and banner. It's freaky looking. I like it though. Some other games I'm planning on playing, like other than FNAF, and like obviously a bunch of FNAF games, like trying to do harder and harder challenges. I've mentioned this before. Some games I want to do are Darkest Dungeon. I'd like to start a Darkest Dungeon file. I feel like that'd be a lot of fun. And another game I've kind of been wanting to play recently. Like, I know the game, so I don't know how interesting, like, a playthrough of it will be. Just for the hell of it, is Fear and Hunger. Like, both of them. Just because it has been a long time since I played them, though. But Fear and Hunger, like, their peak. I changed category. We're good. I'm running guide right now, so I'm mainly going to be focused on gens. I a lot of times run medic, but I really want to start stacking, getting gen progress here. Anyways, how's it look on your end, guys? Just because I look at my screen, and to me it looks a bit off from my point of view. But let me know if it looks good, audio and all that. Just tell me if anything looks odd. Like, does it look framey at all? I can't really tell. Like my mini player, it looks a little bit framey, but it could just be the fact that it's a mini player and that it isn't like a one-to-one accurate representation of what it looks like on your guys' end. Also, I heard it's a nurse and a spirit. It is a nurse and a spirit. Just your connection would be bad? It might be. That's why if I can get a second opinion, that'd be great. Oh shit. Okay, she's not chasing. I'd like to finish this gen. There's the nurse. Also, I haven't been hooked yet, so every time we complete a gen, my location is going to be revealed. Oh god, you're right there. Now it looks good? Okay, as long as it looks good, it looks good. Oh, he walked right back into him! Oh no, that's bad. Okay, this nurse is not bad. She's pretty good at pinpoint blink, so I'll give her that. We might as well pull this. Alright, that's main done. Yeah, this nurse is fairly solid, so best to just not be seen by her in the first place. I don't mind leaving the unhooks to the medics, but it's not a guarantee they're gonna go for those. Also, oh god, holy, okay. They have a lot of people in cages right now, which is not good. It's not the fun kind. So I gotta try and reset a little here. How many medics? I didn't check. I don't know how many medics we even have. Devs keep going like this. Nurse will longer be OP. She'll be the only killer in viable tier. Honestly, it's not entirely wrong, as crazy as it is to say. You gonna phase walk? Yeah, you are. Ah. Kinda hoping I could psych her out. Yeah, there's just... Let's just say, recently in, like, the PTBs, which is, like, the test servers for upcoming updates, they have made some of the most survivor-sided changes of all time. Like, it's honestly bad. Oh, yeah. I love 2v8. Yeah. Right now, people get unhooked and they're literally like a god for 30 seconds. Like, yeah, I'm fine with having unhooked protections that are currently in the game, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't think they need to do any more. I feel like the unhooked protections that are currently in the game are perfectly fine. They do not need to make the survivors even stronger when they get unhooked. It's just, it's not needed. If they really want to stop tunneling in this game, the best thing they can do is make it so unique hooks are good. That's all they need to do. And right now, they're trying to give incentives to killers to do unique hooks. It's just not enough. Like right now, in this update, the only things killers get from a unique hook is some more blood points, which is nice, and like 15 seconds of Bloodlust 1, which pretty much means you just go a little bit faster for 15 seconds, and that speed goes away as soon as you get in chase. Pallet stunned a nurse. Oh my god. Damn, man, you're good. Fuck. I can't psych this guy out. Like, he's read me when I do a double back every time. Yeah, it's just... They're not giving enough incentive to... I honestly think the slugging changes they proposed are fine. But it's just not enough incentive to not tunnel. You need to give more incentive. And honestly, I liked what they did last time. Like, it's just so ironic. It's like, the last update they tried to do, the main issue with it was the punishments for tunneling. They learned from that and did not do hardcore punishments for tunneling, but they made the bonuses for unique hooks worse. Originally, it was better, because it just gave you haste and, like, a free pop kick from a unique hook. But for some reason, they decided to give you less. And it's like, bro, no, you're going the opposite way in that regard. You need to give more bonuses to killers for unique hooks, not give less. It's Can we get punished even when not trying to slug? Yeah, they were way too quick. As of right now, for the anti-slugging changes to even kick off, you need to slug for a very long time. So I honestly think they're fine in their current iteration. Yeah. Originally, it was like, it was way too lenient. But now, it's like, if this procs, honestly, you were slugging way too much. Simple as that. So I think the slugging changes are fine. But it's like, the tunneling changes, they're just not good. And there's like absolutely ridiculous perk combos that came out with this. Like Wicked and Resurgence made one of the most broken combos I've ever seen. And also, they took one of the strongest items in the game, and in the patch where they were supposed to be nerfing them, they actually ended up buffing that item. So, fantastic. This item is very strong. We're gonna nerf it. Ends up buffing it. It shows just how little the devs know about this fucking game, bro. And sometimes it's just annoying to see. But anyway, as I was saying before, one of the reasons they stepped back the, like, buffs they gave to Killer was, in their own words, it was too hand-holdy for the killers. And they didn't want to hold the, like, they didn't want to hold the player's hand too much. They said that in the same patch notes where they literally said they make the fucking survivals immortal when they come off the hook. Like, hand-holding, really? Yeah, sure, buddy. Do some looping. Unfortunately, you can't really loop against a nurse. That nurse was good, so there's really not much you can do. Against a good nurse, there is no looping. There's just to survive for as long as possible. Like, the little things you can do. The little things you can do are try to be weird with your movements, but honestly, that nurse is really good. She just read me like a book. I have to admit it. Now, I'm fucking injured. Which is not good against a spirit. Okay, well, she's not chasing me, surprisingly. Being injured against a spirit makes you a lot more vulnerable. Make the devs play DBD, Killer DBD for 3 hours on stream. What's funny is it's hilarious, because every time... Okay, I might have said this before, but there was an infamous moment years ago. Back in the day, flashlights were broken. They were the most broken item in the game by far. And people complained to the devs for so long. They were like, guys, you've got to nerf the flashlights. They're way too strong. They begged the devs to do it. And they didn't. But guess what happened? One time, it was at like a convention or something, they got one of the main people at Behavior to play Killer. And guess what the survivors did? They showed them just how busted flashlights are. Matthew Cote, the developer, I don't think he's a developer, he's like the head of like partnerships. But he's one of the main guys behind it, right? His voice carries weight in the DBD community. And they bullied him. They bullied the shit out of him. I should have moved toward the pallet. It was my bad. They bullied the shit out of him in that match. And guess what happened? Honestly, right after, flashlights got nerfed. Hard. And that has happened every time we have, like, documented proof that the devs have played the game. Is literally the next patch, they nerf the busted shit. And as much as I hate to admit it, they have proven time and time and time again that they just do not play this game. Like, it's so frustrating because it genuinely feels like this game is balanced by people who have not played a singular match in their life. And it sucks. It sucks. It's so frustrating. Didn't they type in chat noob killer? Yeah, they did. They typed to one of the head guys at Behavior, noob killer. It was hilarious. Did I show it on stream? Oh yeah, it was iconic, man. It was such an iconic match. Yeah, it definitely sucks. It's like, everybody just reading the patch notes, they're like, bro, anybody with, like, who has played 3 matches of this game knows these patch notes are ass. I'm gonna try and hit to main. I mean, they're doing good, but it also just means we got a boost. So when, oh, you made me react to the, yeah, DVD's the worst balanced game of all time. Funnily enough, as of right now, I wouldn't actually consider it, like, the balance to be bad. The issue isn't necessarily the game's current balance. It's just, even small balance changes take years to happen. Like, a lot of the times when they do egregious shit, they don't come into the actual game. So it's not, like, as bad as that. But it's like, it's just frustrating because it's such a waste of time. Damn, man, you hit that. Oh, now I run straight into the spirit. Is DBD the worst balanced game of all time? No. It's just balance changes take fucking ages because the ones they propose are always absolutely ridiculous. They spent more time scrapping... Are you actually chasing me? Damn, bro. Oh, you're fucking... Oh god, Jesus, I was too focused on the blight. Yeah, it's pretty much just they spend so much time making changes that everybody's like, bro, why'd you even waste time on this? They really wanted me. I will say it is far worse. Like, no, I will say the DBD devs are incompetent, but at least that's the worst of it. Roblox devs are, like, from what I've seen of, like, Roblox dramas, I honestly think some of the people behind Roblox are genuine fucking predators and pieces of shit. Like, I won't say that about the DBD team. The DBD team are just stupid. I'm sorry. They're just stupid. But that's the worst of it. The Roblox, like, people, like, main people behind the company are just, like, genuine pieces of shit. Alright, let's lock in. See how I can do. I still cannot understand why they are so fucking insistent on making Roblox some sort of, like, giving it a dating sim scene. Like, why? Like, it takes a special kind of, like, fucked in the head to think dating sim and think Roblox. Like, I'm sorry, if those two things appear in your head and you think they should mix, something's wrong. Something is wrong upstairs. Like, honestly, both company and other games are notorious for being creeps and such. Oh, yeah. It honestly makes it so, like, it honestly makes me hesitant to say, like, I enjoy a lot of Roblox games. Because, like, obviously, I'm an adult that plays Roblox. It is what it is. And there is a bad stigma toward that. And even though, obviously, I'm as far from some of these fucking creeps as you can get, it's, like, it just makes me sad for a lot of the kids that are on this. Like, I play it as an adult, but I acknowledge that Roblox is not an adult's place. I don't go there with the expectation that I'm gonna be in a, like, mature scene. I know, like, whenever I play Roblox, I know I'm, like, surrounded by, like, fucking children when I play these games. Like, I fully expect that. Which is why a lot of the times I just don't, like, engage with people on Roblox. Because it's like, they're children. If I really wanted a fucking degenerate adult hangout, I would just go to VR chat. Like, that is the spot. Like, if you want an adult virtual hangout, VR chat is, like, the spot. If that's really what you want, go there. coming behind it leaves a really bad taste. Yeah, I'm on the same position. It's just, there's some really good stuff on Roblox, but God, some of the people behind it are like, fuck. You make it really hard to support it. What's up, Claudette? It's a Wesker. Oh, wow. Jeez, he went all the way up around Shack. Oh, nice dodge. Got him. Let me go do some gen patrolling here. Oh, yep, somebody's here. Dunzo. I am killer indeed. I gotta do some more patrolling. I'm using the Fearmonger class, which allows me to run faster. While, whatchamacallit. Oh. I'm pretty much playing a lot of huntress here, because I gotta get better at her. I'm not the best huntress in the world, far from it. But I very much want to learn her. I'm half tempted to get like a crosshair. I will admit. Somebody's in main. What are you guys up to, huh? I got that. Oh, come on. Like, stuff like that. I don't know, like, a lot of hitboxes and stuff. Oh, come on, bro. Like I said, I'm not the best huntress. And I don't know a lot of hitboxes. I pretty much just gotta leave him. I can't spend too long looking at one gen. And a big issue with Huntress is you can't really. I just gotta brute force through pallets. Especially on a loop like that, I can't really do anything about it. The walls are high, and I move slow as fuck. I'll say one thing. I really think gens go too fast in this mode. I don't know why. They decided to, like, they give killers 2 times the objective, but for some reason there's only 10 gens. I couldn't tell you why. Oh my god, that was a fucking sexy shot, though. Honestly, I don't even care if I win. It's throws like that are what I live for. Yeah, I feel like if they, for the next thing 2v, I really would like to see them bring it up to 10 gens. Because I've been noticing, man, you really have to sweat in 2v8. You have to constantly, like, you can't commit to a chase. If you can't finish a chase, like, almost immediately, it's like, ooh, you're in a bad spot. That shot was fucking gorgeous, holy shit. Oh. What do you mean? I'll go up in main anyway. That's what I'm saying. For some reason, I'm ass at hitting shots, like, right up on my face. But man, sometimes I can hit some nice shots at distance. Oh, fuck off. I wasn't used to the faster speed. And another thing, Huntress doesn't really get anything from 2v8. Huntress, for some reason, I don't think any killer should move, like, no killer should be moving 110 in this mode. You've got to be constantly, like, on crack during this mode. Yeah, see, I can't chase him. I literally can't chase him in this case, because I move too slow. The fact that Huntress moves 110 in this mode makes no sense. It really makes her struggle. Oh, come on, bro! The fucking hitbox is a million, like, cubic meters when I need to hit them. And now I'm out of hatchets. Like I said. Oh, come on. Fuck, man. Thank you. I just held tab like it's Marvel Rivals to see stats. Yep. You're on that way. Oh, of course. Also, I don't know why the fuck they had to blast mine to this game. As if time isn't precious enough. And you rarely have enough time to do gen kicks. Nice find. Boom! And like, see that? Exactly my point! That shot was fucking nasty! I'm inconsistent. Let's just say that. I'm the least consistent Huntress player of all time. Oh, that was beautiful. Holy shit. Yep. They are very much doing this gen, so... Ah, blast mine! Classic. I have to chase them into a bit of a dead zone here. Nice. For every 3 misses in the face, I hit 1 snipe. True. It's like currency. Equivalent exchange. This Wesker's been doing really good. Gotta give him credit. Voice crack. Never mind that. Oh no, he's already kicked it. Got her. I'm gonna head over to this, because this one's almost done. They're gonna be focusing this. Yep. Got her. Well done. First rule of alchemy. Yeah. You can transmute skill as well. Actually finished that shit though. Holy. Wait, which one was it they finished? Shit. I can guard both these, honestly, from where I'm at. Oh, well, now there's hatch. Oh, that's it. One of them got hatch. Overall, not bad. Got some nice shots in there, which I'm satisfied with. And to be fair, we got a 7K, so... Overall, we killed pretty much all of them. And the last one only got out because of a hatch. Oh, here's the FNAF thing. Yeah, that's practically an unofficial AK. What else do I need to do? Oh, well, I'm pretty much done for my dailies. Safely unhook 5 times survivor. I might run medic then. But yeah, I enjoy 2v. It's my favorite mode in the game right now. But I do think I think they should remove Blast Mine. They should never put that in the game. It's like the killers are already on crack constantly, and they always have to be constantly going from gen to gen to gen. So having Blast Mine is just unnecessary stall for the killer. Also, killers like Huntress should not be 110 in this mode. For reference, when I mean 110, I'm talking about 110%. Survivors are 100%. So when I say 110, that means the killers that are 110 are 10% faster. The default is 115. 15% faster in Survivor. Because usually ranged killers are 110, but in 2v8s, like I said, since it's so fast paced, no killer should be 110. They should be 115 by default. Oh yeah, and especially in 2v8, 3 hatches spawn. So it's like, it's very likely the survivors are going to find the hatch. And the hatches spawn when there's 2 survivors left. Yeah, so just when I say something like 110, 115, what I'm saying is like the movement speed as a percentage. With survivors being 100. Oh yeah, that 5% is game changing. like in this game, even little percents, like 5% is a lot in this game when you're talking about movement speed. Because in this game, the movement speed of things is so precise that a difference between a 110 killer and a 115 killer, you can feel it. Which is why, when you notice, like in that last match, like as soon as we got to a loop that I couldn't throw hatchets over, I was like, yeah, no, I'm just gonna leave. Because as 110, you can't play loops. You can't. You're just way too slow. So honestly, the smartest time and choices like that is just to go somewhere else. Do some gen patrolling. Can play some medic now. How's it going? Hey, how's it going? But yeah, and another thing I kind of want to see them do with 2v8 is make it 10 gens. Because killers have double the thing they have to do. Why not survivors? Why is it 8 gens instead of 10? Like, I know it's probably a bad example in a situation like that where we won and got 7 kills, but I'll be honest there, we only won that because the survivors kind of screwed up and made it so all the gens they had to do left were all very close to each other. Oh, it's Ghostface. He's the other killer. That's really the reason why we won that. As you noticed, it was very easy to defend the last few gens. And yeah, Wesker was going pretty hard. I will give him credit. It didn't really show because I didn't do much hooks in that match, but I did get a good few downs and some nice hits. Yeah, so right now for my Survivor Challenge in the weeklies, I have to unhook. I am running medic now anyway, so my main focus is going for unhooks. Just because I'm by far the most efficient. I find it interesting that a lot of people don't play medic as much. Even though medic has remained pretty much the same. And it's still, in my opinion, one of the strongest classes. Oh. You thought. No siree, Bob. There we go. Kind of do some gens though. I kind of hope somebody's over there going for that. But I feel like a lot of people would just play Escapist. And to be fair, Escapist has gotten heavily buffed, so... Escapist pretty much gives you on-command sprint burst. It's incredibly strong. There is a lot of stuff the survivors have right now that makes them a bit too strong in my opinion, but... Honestly, I feel like remove Blast Mine, and they need to nerf the on-command sprint burst. That is just way too good. Oh, I'm revealed. There's no stealth for me there. I'm revealed right now. You don't want this smoke, Deathslinger. Also, hello, Aubrey. Kitty cat. We got a nice Don Quixote ID today. Oh, I was like, where the fuck you coming from, brother? Oh no. Okay, can the lag not? Might get me here, yeah. This is the reality of streaming. I'm gonna get some like lag spikes. That wonders me as a non-DVD player is I see basically everyone using sprint bursts. See anyone complaining about it? Oh, I'll complain about it. Sprint burst is ass. Ass as in it is annoying to play against. In the normal game it's not that bad. Like it's still very strong, but in this mode it's way too easy to use with like no downsides. And like so many people can run it. It's just in 2v8 in particular, it is way too strong. It is indeed DVD. Hello, Brian. We're on Limbus for a couple hours earlier. Finished Canto 2. Got some nice pulls. Oh, God. Shit. Oh, there's a pallet right here. Can you reveal yourself, please? I want to see your red stain. Bro, you're in chase! You have the shadow shit, don't you? Running shadow on a stealth killer is nuts. By the way. Whew. Lantern Dawn and Gamba Ishii were obtained. Indeed, indeed. Roadblocks? Tonight not likely, considering once we get through these matches will probably be the end of stream. But for future time. Oh, there he is. So you really coming after me? Let me heal you up, David. Yes, I'm definitely going to be getting back into being better with variety now. Since we finished Ruina, I'm going to definitely be mixing it up more. Let's get unhook. That gen is pretty high up, but wouldn't mind maybe trying to find a different gen. We might be in a similar situation the survivors were in the last game, where all the fucking gens are like really close to each other. Also, it's kind of nerve-wracking because obviously Ghostface, he's over there right now. They seem very focused on that generator though, so I'll use that time to get another one going. If you didn't want to watch Runa, yeah, I'd imagine it's Dark Ages. But I'll be honest, I loved playing through Runa. It was definitely an experience to share with chat. And modded Runa will come at one point. There we go. That's what I want to do, is just reveal you. If you hit me... Oh, bro. Definitely whiffed me a couple times there. Yeah, Darkest Dungeon will be a good time. Oh. Ah. Oh my god, that lunge. Holy shit. Unhook me real quick, and I can help. Yeah, this exit will be open. I don't know where Ghostface is. Over there. Pretty good, though. Oh, they were both streamers. Nice. Nice. And I got that done. Oh, I've made it to tier infinity on the battle pass. Very nice. In other words, I finished the battle pass. See, like, look. Escapist, escapist, escapist. I mean, TV, we're at the same amount of medics right now. One guide. I'm gonna go guide here, though. Just because we already have, like, 3 medics. I don't need that many. Couple guides would be nice. But yeah, 3 escapists. It's tough, man. It's tough out here for the killers. When people could just spam sprint burst. Boppity boopy. After this, we'll have one more killer match, and then that'll probably be it for stream. I don't know, honestly. Really depends on my mood. Ba-da-bup-bup. Guide class. Lock in. Lock in. I've noticed, like, especially when I'm playing Huntress, one of the best times to go for, like, insane shots is when they're being chased by the other killer. Because a lot of the times they are not thinking about me at all, so I can hit some nasty shots because their movement is very predictable. Okay, so it's Billy. Billy and Oni. You do not respect the palette. Holy shit. Damn, he already has power? The fuck? Okay, they're having an insane beginning. What the fuck? Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. I thought I saw you double back. My eyes are just playing tricks on me. Nice thing about 2v8 is it has the catch-up mechanics, right? So if they're, like, very much ahead, which they are right now... we do gens faster. Look at that. We still have increased gen speeds. They're just that far ahead right now. Fuck, man. The current things I'm using for audio right now aren't the best. So it's very hard to, like, judge shit. Obviously, because I don't have the money right now to, like, replace my headset. My headset just, like, shit the bed out of nowhere. So I'm just using Apple earbuds. I really want to get a very nice pair headset next time I get one. Okay. I mean, they're still doing... I still say the killer is ahead, but we brought it back a bit. Shit. Oh, okay. Everybody's healthy. Which should maybe slow down Oni's power gain, but obviously if there's still a bunch of blood left around, then it doesn't really mean anything. Okay, I say we've really started to pull this back now. One thing I do like about 2v8 is when one side is, like, absolutely super far ahead, it adjusts. I really would like to see them try and do something like that for the normal game mode. Don't see us over here. Damn it. Oh well. Is there a pallet here? Oh. Well done. Holy fuck, the fact that I did not die there is actually ludicrous. Yeah. Is what it is, though. It's right. My brain, like, sometimes gets shut down against 2 killers. Like, I hesitated when running around the loop, even though there was a Billy chasing me, just because of, like, you know, the Oni was... could have intercepted me. Just how it is sometimes. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what they do. Damn, wait, I got hooked right here? Bro, I got down to right there. Like, literally right over there. And I got brought up here. Oh, God. Oh, God, the blast mine blinded me, too. Ah, he found me. Maybe if I didn't try and move, I would have got up. I was kind of hoping a teammate would come help me. Come help me. And if you thought my accuracy wasn't the best before, I just went to Benjamin City, so I have a nurse on my team. They're playing Enforcer. I suppose, I guess. I don't know how good that really is on nurse, though. Because a lot of times you don't really want to chase as nurse anyway, you just teleport. Ugh. Oh, yeah. I've got like a snowy skin on. I had like a Halloween skin on her before, I think. But, you know, we're going into the winter months, so I updated. I actually do have a Christmas skin for her, and this is not the one, but it's close enough. I have the reindeer skin for her. To be fair, though, this is technically a Christmas skin, though, because this was a free skin during last year's Christmas event. What do we got? Look, escapist. 2 medics, 1 guy. Oh, actually, no, 4 escapists. So they've maxed out the escapist count. Exactly my point. Like, the amount of sprint bursts in this mode is ridiculous. Yep, Christmas is rapidly approaching. Violets for Roses, my partner's name is, by the way. How fitting. Whew. Ready up, V, for Christ's sake. Only have 1 guide, though, so should hopefully mean the gens won't go too quick. I say that, even though they're all going to go immediately like they always do. my killer partner. Hello, hello. Let's lock in. Let's get her done. See what we can do. Thank you, thank you. I got it for free last year. It's pretty clean. Watch us get fucking Larry's or something, and then I'm just gonna want to die. Not much better, unfortunately, because this map is bugged. And for those in chat that don't know why it's bugged, you'll see in a fucking second. And the bug on this map is honestly bad for both Huntress and Nurse in particular. Did you run for that? I was curious if you were gonna run for that, big boy. Yeah, I can't chase Shaq, I should say. Look at that. Nice sprint burst. God, this guy. And there you go. There's the bug. Oh, fuck, I gotta stop chasing. Yeah, I gotta stop focusing too hard on one chase. That's exactly my point about this. Boom! Like I said, those nice throws make up for it. Oh, sprint burst, man. Oh, that still hit. God, this guy's just holding W. Jesus Christ. This is really not much I can do when people just run. Because like I said, Huntress is a slow ass. Ooh. Pretty good. Oh. I'm out of hatchets. You know what would be very nice? Because when you want out hatchets, you get her, like that one add-on that makes her run faster when she has no hatchets. She should run faster in general, but, you know, at least that would be nice. Oh. Oh my god. Sprint burst couldn't save you. Pick yourself up. Just hit you. There you go. Don't you stop. You better lock in, lil bro. Oh, that hits! I have no hatchets, though. Nice. No? Huh. Oh. Scratch marks here. Sprint burst again. Thankfully, you ran right back into me. This is what I mean, man. Oh, fuck. I knew exactly what he was gonna do, too. Sweet shot. Oh, see what I mean? Hitboxes are fucking massive. Unless I need them to hit the person. Oh, and another thing about the sprint burst is it affects everybody. So even though she doesn't have the sprint burst like available, since somebody came up and it activated his ability right next to her, she got sprint burst too. That's what I mean when it's like, man. Sprint burst. Sprint burst. Nice. nice. Holy shit. Auto aim! Super rare to happen on PC, but it can still happen. Yeah. God, I can't even fucking see where the, like, exit is because of the smoke. But yeah, this map, I think they're fixing this bug in the next patch, which, thank God, at least it's something they're doing good. But yeah, all the Greenville maps have this, where it's so fucking foggy. I don't know what this nurse is doing. I get you. You are my prize. Hey, a 3K works. I'll take a 3K. GG's. GG's. Yeah, asthma. It's very hard to do a damn thing when you can't see 5 feet in front of you. It is what it is, though. Oh, boy. But I will say, we will be wrapping up there, I think. It has been a good stream. Finished Canto 2, like I said. Got some nice pulls. Like I said, I'll grind some Limbus, do some other stuff, and do the last few pulls I can while the event is still ongoing, and I'll show you guys what I get. Is really hard to play against as nurse. Oh, yeah. It's very difficult in general. Like, I was literally just laughing. It's like, the amount of sprint bursts you see in this mode is crazy. It's way too strong. It really needs to be nerfed. But yeah, especially on nurse, man, it's brutal, because you do the second blink, or you blink around top of them, and then they just fucking go away, and you have to swing, and it's like, ugh, it sucks. They really need to nerf that. Yeah, the constant sprint bursts and the foggy map, like, it's hard for me to hit a damn thing at any range, and also for you, sprint, nurse really depends on being able to see people in the distance and close that distance. So, unfortunate situation. They had a lot of sprint bursts, and we were just not good killers on that map as a whole. It is what it is. Yeah, let alone people can just have it on command like that. It affects everybody in a radius, too. So if there's, like, honestly, even if all 8 people are stacked up, one use of the ability can give everybody sprint bursts. To be fair, it will make them all exhausted, but still. dude using him as teabagging at the gate. Here's the thing. People are going to teabag at the gate. Don't let it get to you. At the end of the day, just look at it this way. We had an uphill battle. The fact that we managed to do what we did is impressive. Oh yeah, it is funny. One thing I've always noticed is the worst people at the game always teabag at the exit gate. I can tell you that. The people that always teabag at the exit gate, they're always the worst, like, skill-wise. But yes, no, it was still a fun match, nonetheless. At the end of the day, I don't really get too concerned if we don't win a match. I'm just having some fun. I'm just trying to get some gnarly shots with Huntress. That's what I'm trying to do, and it's tough. It's especially tough on the map. Hopefully that actually gets fixed in the next update. They did say they were going to, so we'll see. Not being able to see into distance for Nurse or Huntress is something, yeah, it makes it such an uphill battle. Well, they said they did in the patch notes, but when behavior says they do something, especially with bugs, there's many times they say they fixed the bug, and then they literally just don't fix it. So, I'm praying this is one of those times they're correct. Here's hoping. Because, yeah, the entire, realm is unplayable with certain killers because of the fog. It's bad for every killer, but, some more so than others. They really need to fix some stuff. But, yeah, thanks for stopping by, everybody. Very good stream. A lot of good progress. I will see you guys on Thursday, where we're going to come back, and I'll have to brainstorm what we play. Labrador wants me to play some Roblox, so I might pick a game to do. But yeah, Violet, GG's. Despite the fact we only got about 3 kills, you know what? It was still fun, and I'm still proud of what we managed to achieve with the shit luck we got. With what we went up against, it was still a solid attempt. Have a good rest of your day. Have good luck in future matches. And good night to chat. See you guys on Thursday, where we will be doing more stuff. You know how it is. You know the gist.